Yo, what's up everyone? TreyMat1 here, and we're back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon anime review. And today, guys, we're talking about the newest episode, Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet's marriage, also Nebby's farewell. I think this is episode 55? Yes, 55. So let's get right into the review. Well, first I'll go ahead and give off what the summary is. The episode is basically this. This is leading up right after the events of what happened in the previous episode with them coming back from the Post-wormhole saving Lucami. Ash is sitting here wondering, like, where's Nebby? Because Nebby disappeared. We don't know where Nebby went, but after they came back from the Post-wormhole, Nebby just disappeared, and Ash hasn't seen it for a while, so Ash was kind of nervous and sad that Nebby had left. Pikachu and the others then cheer him up, and we basically see that class starts again in the Pokemon school. After that, we have this nice scene where Kukui and Burnet are walking down the beach. And they're basically talking and stuff. And then this is where the big stuff happens. Professor Kukui ends up proposing to Professor Burnet. And I don't think anybody was expecting this episode to be like a marriage. It was so crazy. Just like, wow. This is the first time I think the anime has done something like a marriage between two main characters that we've been seeing for so long. Like, this was such a great episode in my opinion. Kukui proposes, and then Burnet says yes, and then after that, it cuts to like the house where Ash and the others are, and we just hear this marriage music, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're actually getting married. Like, this is so crazy. And then Riley just came on in out of nowhere. Hit his head. Riley was really comedic in this episode. It even broke the fourth wall at one point when they revealed that they were getting married to like the group. Riley literally flew out the house and crashed right into the screen, breaking the screen. Also, it was a good little fourth wall break. I do admit that was pretty cool. Ash was so happy and excited for Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet. And he even went out all his way and just hugged them real tight. I was like, oh man. I really feel connected with, like, I feel like Ash is really connected with Burnet and Kukui. I really do like the bond between Ash and Kukui throughout this series. And now Burnet's going to be joining them as well. I feel like they're like a real close family. And I really do like that about these three characters, that how close they are together. Like, they feel like a family together. And I really do like that about Ash, Kukui, and Burnet staying together. That was a really nice scene. I'm especially excited because, like, who knows what can happen next? Now we got new members joining the official group. So this is the first time I think this has happened mid-series where we got more main characters to join the group, like mid-series. So yeah, this scene was really touching, and I was really so excited for Kukui and Burnet's wedding. The next day, Ash goes and tells the other at the Pokemon school, and they're all just all the girls are just fantasizing how the wedding's gonna be and stuff. While it's like Sophocles was just freaking out, like they're getting married. Kel was like, cool down, bro. Like Sophocles was overreacting, and I get it because this is something big. Because the professor of the region that they've been with for 50 episodes plus is getting married, and this is really cool though. I really do enjoy that a lot. But everyone is so excited for the marriage and stuff. And they actually ended up deciding to plan the marriage for Kukui and Burnet. And I really like this because it shows that they really truly do care about Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet. And I'm kind of glad that we got like a build up to this. First, Kukui saw Burnet on the TV. He's like, yeah, we were acquaintances. They meet up again. Then they start interacting more. And then to the point where Kukui ends up going to save Burnet with Braviary. And now they're getting married. Like, I feel like they really did, like, their relationship really did grow as a whole throughout the series, and I really did enjoy that. Ash and the others end up inviting a whole bunch of people to come to Professor Kukui and Burnet's wedding. A lot of the characters that we've met already that are really close to Kukui. We also get this very nice scene of Ash looking up at the sky at night, just thinking about Nebby, because, you know, he took care of Nebby. It's basically like him releasing a Pokemon, and Ash and Sun and Moon is a lot more tougher. I'm glad that it shows that he is matured. He wasn't crying or anything. Like, he knows Nebby's going off being happy, and I really like that about Ash right here. It just shows like he really does care about Nebby's happiness, so he's gonna let Nebby go. And even though it is sad that we had to say goodbye to Solgaleo, because I was really hoping Ash caught it. It does make sense because I don't know why, but for some reason Ash just can't catch a legendary in the series, so it does make sense. He'll be too overpowered and probably sweep the league. That's probably the main reason. It might be due to the league. You know, they always got to have Ash lose, but I hope that he does end up winning the league soon. But let's get back on track with the review. The next day comes and Ash helps Kukui get out of bed so he can come and see Professor Burnet. Kukui comes up the stairs and bam, there Professor Burnet is in a wedding dress. Kukui was like, Burnet, like, he was so astonished and happy. And I just really love this scene so much because, like, that's so nice of Ash and the others to come up with this idea of a wedding for these two characters. Like, this was really a great episode, in my opinion. It's like, I don't know, it's just some of the surprises. Like, we don't know what could come from the Sun and Moon anime. And I really do like that about the series. Overall, this episode was really good. And I kind of feel like this should have been like the last episode of the year because it seems like the next episode is just going to be a filler episode. And I don't know how I feel about the next episode, but I can't judge it before we get to it. So I will wait till we get to that episode to give my thoughts on that. We get to the main part of the wedding where Kukui and Burnet are all dressed up and they're walking down the aisle. We see a whole bunch of characters from Officer Jenny to Nurse Joy to even the lady from the pancake race, Lucamine. Just everyone's here. Yeah, even all the actors from Aether Foundation members. Well, not like every Foundation member, but at least the main was, as in Wick, Faba, and Lucamine. And I got a question. How is Faba not fired? I mean, come on. All the stuff that he just did, he's still working for the Aether Foundation. In my opinion, I thought Lucamine would have fired Faba by now, but nope, I guess he still got his job. He does apologize to Ash and the others though, but still, all the stuff that Faba did, Faba caused all of this, and he still has a job at the Aether Foundation, which is kind of crazy though. But I do like how we see all the characters lined up together as Kukui and Burnet come down the aisle. Professor Oak, well, Samson Oak ends up announcing Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet, husband and wife. And here we just have a whole lot of many scenes of them together, like having a great party and a great time as they're officially married. And I like how when, like, he announced them husband and wife, instead of Kukui and Burnet kissing, Munchlax end up kissing the mess out of Professor Oak, which was a really funny scene. I feel bad for Professor Oak. But we get to see so many nice scenes of Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet together, enjoying their wedding. And I really did like these scenes a lot. It shows that Ash and the others really do care about Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet and their relationship. And I really do enjoy that a lot. This was a really great episode, in my opinion. It was just, like, just the foundation of it. Like, it was a really great after arc episode. Normally after arc episodes are very fillerish, but this one was like really good and it was a very emotional episode. And I really did enjoy it so much. I really love this next scene a lot as well. Basically, Professor Burnet throws her flowers into the audience, and the next person who catches it is the next one to get married, is what they say. And Olivia ends up catching it. I just love the way Olivia looks when she catches it, and everybody else as they were trying to catch the flowers. This was a really nice scene, and yeah, it was a great attention to detail of how, like, this was like a real wedding. I really did enjoy this a lot. In the wedding, we actually get to see Solgaleo running across the sky one more time as Ash says goodbye to Solgaleo. And Solgaleo turns around and smiles at the crew as Solgaleo leaps off into the sky somewhere. And I really did like that Solgaleo actually came into the wedding. This was a great wedding because the fact that the legendary Pokemon even showed up to the wedding was amazing. And I really do like this episode a whole bunch. It was a really great episode. I really did enjoy it a lot. And now Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet are finally married. So yeah, this was a great build-up. It was not like the games where they were just already married and they didn't really touch up on it too much. But here, it was a build-up to it. They were just friends, acquaintances, and then they ended up growing a relationship to become married. I really did enjoy that a lot. The very end of the episode shows Poipole going through the Ultra Wormhole, just flying around, and then it just flies past the screen. And there's been merchandise that has shown a Poipole with Ash's team So everyone believes that Ash will be catching this Poiple, and I actually do believe Ash will be catching this Poiple. Not only just because of this, like, the merchandise and this little end scene right here, but also because Loose Me asks Ash and the others to become, like, the Ultra Beast legends or something like that. Basically, they're going to be hunting down the Ultra Beast, and I really think that's going to be an amazing story to introduce the Ultra Recon Squad and Necrozma and bring back Solgaleo and possibly introduce Lunala. Also, I cannot wait to see if Ash actually does catch this Poiple, because Poiple is an Ultra Beast, and I wonder how Ash will handle an Ultra Beast. Yes, it's a starter Ultra Beast, but still, I wonder how Ash will handle this Pokemon. And we already know it's going to evolve, because it's something special. Like Lycanroc, for example. So when Ash gets something special, it normally always evolves. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that Kukui actually introduces his Braviary to Ash and the others as well, which is a really nice scene. Overall, my thoughts on this episode. I really did like it a lot. I didn't have any issues with this episode, except like Solgaleo leaving, which is sad because I don't want Solgaleo to leave. But it makes sense. It's a legendary. At that, it's the box art legendary, and it probably has to go and fight off the Ultra Beast or something like that. I don't know. Solgaleo just kind of walks off into the screen. Like, so yeah. But overall, I feel like the relationship between Professor Kukui and Professor Burnet was handled very well. It was really great seeing these two grow a relationship and end up getting married. It was also this one scene where they were on the beach, and I don't know why I showed their feet, but I just imagined they were kissing in that scene, because that's the same thing that happened with Ash and Serena back in X and Y when Serena kissed Ash. So I don't know what they were really doing there, because they were talking and then they were pausing. So I guess that's what they were doing. But yeah, overall the episode was really good, and it's kind of odd because the next episode is gonna be the last episode of the year, and it feels like a filler episode. Who knows? Maybe Ash may just catch Jigglypuff for all we know. I don't know. Something could happen maybe. But it seems like it's just a filler episode for the most part. We'll just have to wait and see when that episode comes though. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this review. Also, I recommend you guys check this episode out because it's a really good one. I really do enjoy it a lot. And it was a great way to officially end off the arc. Let me know in the comment section down below, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you think the relationship was really built up? And were you sad when Solgaleo had left the group? Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I'm TreyMan1. Peace out.